welcome back. Let's play Tales of the Abyss. Today we're finally gonna go back to Doth. About time, right? Last time we did a side quest now. Nine times that side quest. But yet we are done with it for now. Yeah, that was a 10-part side quest. Just for the first bit. Really irritating, honestly. Luckily, though, the next parts of that quest are going to be really a lot less than 10 parts. I feel like that quest really should have been broken up into multiple parts. Probably would have been better, but to be honest. But oh well. What are you gonna do? Use the princess angle. I mean... Oh dear. Luke, shower. Wait, Jade smells nice. Yes, he's wearing cologne. I mean, given Jade's status, of course he's gonna want to smell good. Yeah, she is bad at it. Oh, apparently Jade smells good. Okay. I came here a bit early. There is a side quest here, but I'm not gonna access it right now. I have to go with the Doth first. Weirdly, this does not count as Doth. Despite this is Doth. You get to go to the cathedral for it to count as Doth. It's a very weird series of events, but to be honest. Oh well then. Now let's just go up here and see what happens. Something will probably happen, knowing our luck. I don't know. How could I possibly know what's gonna happen?
How long are we gonna have to wait?
Not like I've played this game millions of times.
When we went to the port, they chased us off and told us to come ask here. 80% of the Rupnican continent is gone. It's too dangerous. We can't allow the ships to sail. Stop lying! Who'd believe a story like that?
Just look. Maybe they've never been outside.
The destruction of Rupnica has even put a halt to the war between Malkuth and Kimluska. We can't send out any ships until we know more.
Dear
Rupnik is
me.
the largest continent in the world. How can it possibly be gone? I can't believe it. What's happening to the world?
I have that question every day.
Sounds like like even King Ingobert wasn't foolish enough to keep fighting.
Yes.
I know, and that guy is pretty much a fool.
Thank goodness for that, at least.
There will be a huge panic when more people find out, though.
We might avoid that if we can clearly convey to them how we will deal with the situation.
Yes. Let's meet with Ion about that.
But first, we're going back to the inn.
Training. It looks like you've learned basic control of hyperresonance, but
It finally triggered. I was trying to get this quest to trigger, but it wasn't triggering, so. And I did the Sheridan bit, so.
I'll keep working on it.
But it finally triggered. Thank goodness.
all right, let's go.
This quest is weird sometimes when it comes to triggering.
I did it!
Yay!
Watch out!
Doing good, Luke.
Watch out!
We're learning a bit with Lagretta as well. These flashbacks.
Major, don't show any weakness. Weakness does nothing but lure in the enemy.
Major, you're injured.
It's nothing. Are you hurt?
No, but why would an Oracle Knight try to...
He's probably from the reformist faction opposing Van. Fool. He couldn't have changed a thing.
Major, but you didn't have to kill him.
You're too soft, dear.
Oh. Well, she doesn't need to be cold.
Once you become a proper member of the Oracle Knights, you may be sent to the battlefield. If you let an enemy survive, you'll pay the price with your own life.
I guess that's the job of a soldier.
Just as Van cautioned, if you can't accept that, then you shouldn't think of becoming a soldier. You can help him in other ways than fighting.
Yes, Major.
Well, Tyr's a good gooper.
Perhaps it would be better to give the reformists a puppet figurehead.
Wow.
Major?
I hope you're not referring to Tyr. I really hope you weren't thinking of making
No,
Tyr a
don't worry
figurehead.
about it.
To be hurt. 'Cause that'd be awful. very awful. She wouldn't make Tyr a puppet. For him to go after.
Here, look at this.
So they were nesting here.
Oh. Little babies. Look so cute.
She's still
So
alive,
cute.
isn't she?
Yes, just unconscious.
Then can you heal her? We'll get out of their way after that.
Luke. Yes, let's do that.
Oh. At least Tyr doesn't mind her being a softie. So much to any complaints since falling to the cliff off. But at least the fighting has stopped. How ironic that the only way to stop the war was with a greater disaster. Yes, both threatens the lives of the people. If only those in power would realize the truth, the war could have easily been averted. But they're all just thinking about themselves. Those idiots. In my case, both countries will need to take care of the refugees from both the war and the collapse of the outer lands. It would be a true test of the leader's ability to govern. I suppose I should consider what I can do as well. As one who has been involved in public affairs, Natalia. Well,
Perhaps in his own room.
it's like, where's Zion?
But only executives of the Order can enter the Phone Master's room. In
Even
place of
Ion
the
can't
lock,
enter
there's
his
a
room.
phonic lift that blocks intruders.
No, he can.
Sounds like a job for Phone Master Guardian Annis Tatlin.
You mean former Phone Master Guardian?
Former, you mean?
Boo! Fine. Former.
Exactly.
But I still know the incantation to activate the phonic glyph.
The phonic glyph's that thing in the next room, right?
That seems like an oversight.
Yeah, let's go.
You think they would have fixed that if they didn't want little annoying girls to get in there. Like Annis.
Here it is. Let's see. The spirit of Yulia is with the Phone Master.
It seems like a very easy one to figure out. Even where this is.
Whoa, she disappeared.
It's the same principle as the Yulia Road. There's no need to worry.
It's like a
Okay,
big oversight.
Let's go.
Ion's room. Now where is
Where did
Ion?
Ion go?
Quiet.
Just want to check
someone's
cat
coming.
box.
This is bad. Only authorized personnel are allowed here.
We better hide.
Okay, everybody go teleport into the closet together. As they did. By the way, just teleporting in is not the game, by the way.
It was just my mind playing tricks on me.
It's the emulator being weird. So don't blame the game for that.
Grand Maestro Mose, allow me to confirm your promise. If I help you restart the war,
Things that are obviously the
you'll give
emulator,
me
I'm not
Professor
gonna blame the game
Mellon's
for it.
replica data.
Leave it to me. I'll take it from Van.
Hey, I made this work as much as I could, okay?
Then allow Dist the Rose.
I'm just happy I got this to
offer
work.
your plan for resuming the war. First,
It's really weird how it seems to work better as the games go on.
Issue an official proclamation ending the truce.
I'll make the arrangements as soon as the phone master returns from the library.
Perfect opportunity to go kidnap him. Let's go kidnap him. I really wish Ion was an actual party member, honestly.
Sounds like Mose and Van have
I guess he's just an honorary.
objectives.
Yeah, it feels like Dist is playing them both for his
Be
own
nothing wrong with
ends.
that.
Mose just wants to cause the war, as written in the score. What's Van's objective?
He's trying to drop the Outer Lands and
I like any good
exterminate
RPG.
humanity.
He doesn't strike me as someone interested in pointless slaughter. Mose feels like less of a threat, since his objective is at least clear.
Yeah, he's just a cartoon villain. That's what Mose is.
Then let's take
I
care
swear.
of the enemy we know first.
The Tale series cannot stray away from
Let's
cartoons.
talk to King Ingobert and get him to stop listening to Mose.
However, they have good villains too.
But I wonder if Father will believe me.
Well, it's a long way to know, Natalia.
Natalia, of course he will.
I may not be his real daughter.
Oh, hun. Don't change memories you have. Blood doesn't always
We'll
mean
deal with
family.
that when we find out. Right now, let's go to the library.
But if he's not acting like a parrot, then it's still painful.
Oh,
If he decides to turn
what
against
are
her.
you all doing here?
Ion, the Outer Lands are in danger.
I wish he was an actual party member because I would just like to run around as Zion. Just sounds fun.
Please tell us whether the Sephiroth going out of control is written in the score.
I imagine Ion would probably run around like Colette and probably name all the dogs in the game.
That's the first I've heard of it. I had never actually confirmed the existence of the closed score myself. What? Really? If I'd known the closed score, I believe I would have recognized who Luke was the first time we met. I might even have been able to prevent what happened to Exarius. I I returned to Doth to come to a full understanding of the close score. But does the closed score mention the Sephiroth going out of control? Not that I'm aware of. Let's go to the back of the chapel and make sure.
The back of the chapel? Why?
There's a phone stone enshrined there. We can check the score.
Let's do it.
Ion, you know that's not good for your health. Please don't stop me, Anis. It must be done. This phone stone was formed by combining the first through sixth phone stones.
Wow.
Phone masters can then read the entire score from the phone stone fragments.
There is legendary 7th, is there?
But the volume is immense. I'll just go over the score regarding the collapses these past few years. ND 2000. In Kimlaska shall be born the scion of Lorelei's power. He will be of royal blood, he shall be called the light of the sacred flame.
Hair of red.
And he will lead Kimlaska Landvaldir to new prosperity.
It's the intro. Pretty much.
ND 2002. The one who would seize glory shall destroy the island of his birth, a land named Hod.
Sheesh.
War shall persist between Kimlaska and Malkuth for a full cycle of the seasons. ND 2018. The young scion of Lorelei's power shall bring his people to the minor city. There, the youth will turn power
Just wait till they get to
to
2020.
calamity and be as a weapon of Kimlaska,
A joke, but
destroying himself and
this
the
game
city.
predicted it.
Thereafter, the land of Rupnica will be enveloped in war, and Malkuth shall lose territory. Kimlaska Landvaldir shall thrive, and this shall lead to unprecedented prosperity. Ion! That's all the
Don't overdo it, Ion.
stone says about the collapse.
So, all it talks about is Axarioth and the war.
The Sephiroth going out of control might be written on the 7th phone stone.
Who
Who's this scion of Lorelai's power?
Luke, of course. Who else?
But Luke was only born 7 years ago.
This is ND 2018. It said 2000, so that has to be Ash.
Ash was supposed to perish along with Axariuth, but he's still alive.
But Luke went to Axariuth before that could happen. This score is messed up.
Ash did show up later, but he was no longer called Luke, the light of the sacred flame.
Luke's existence, the existence of a replica, is missing from Yulia's score.
Are you saying that me being born threw the score off track?
Luke?
Uh-oh.
This is
Well, we're in
bad.
trouble. We better run.
Everyone,
Sheesh,
please
your tail.
run. You too, Annis.
I guess we have to leave Ion here.
Let's get back to the Alveor.
Oh boy. I don't know if he's a bad guy anymore. Yeah, we can't tell. Ash is still angry. The 6 god generals are really taking orders from Master Van. Or Ion. Or what disrolls of this. I have no idea. The only thing that's clear is Mo's plan. We can't let them get the Ghost Star War. Because the score says so. We better do something before Mo starts to feel his uncle. I suppose you have no choice but to go meet them. Yeah, it's probably the only way. I'm afraid of Father rejecting me. Sorry, excuse me. Talia. Poor Talia. Yeah, it's really unfortunate. Goodness. Oh.
Grand Maestro Mose. Aldrin has already gone down a different path from Yulia's score.
Silence. You've forgotten your mission for the 7th phone stone and thrown yourself in with this rabble. As long as Luke dies and war begins, as written in the score, prosperity will follow.
Oh dear.
Don't resist, Jade, or this
Oh,
woman
no.
dies.
Just a standing. Oh, the horror. That's horrifying. You should never be standing.
You look great like that, Jade.
Uh-oh.
I'm honored by your compliment.
No one's complimenting you.
No one's complimenting you.
What are you going to do with us?
We're taking you to Batical. There we're going to have you help us restart the war.
Take them away.
Well, damn it. Prisoned again.
I hope Noelle is safe. Doth is an autonomous theocracy. I don't think they'll just kill her.
What's going to happen to us?
Luke will likely be executed in order to follow the
Yeah, follow score.
Might be just as well.
Luke, what are you saying?
Well, you know, my birth took the world off track from the score of prosperity. Maybe that's why the Sephiroth are going out of control.
What the hell are you talking about?
That's gotta be it. And besides, you said it yourself, Tyr. I don't exist in Yulia's score.
You're an idiot.
What? Hey!
All I meant was that you aren't bound by Yulia's score. You have the potential to create a new future different from the score.
Tyr.
You said you would change, but here you are pouting again. Fine. Do whatever you want.
Tyr. That's not cool. I don't like that. Tyr.
Tyr. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hmm. Well, switch for that.
They separated us from the rest.
I wonder what's going to happen to us now.
impostor of the Princess of Kimlaska. Luke, impostor of the son of Duke Fabra.
Meryl, what are you saying?
The kingdom strips you both of your rights of succession. You also bear responsibility for the slaughter at Exariuth.
What are you talking about? I've done nothing of the sort.
Sheesh.
You were raised a noble. Now have the grace to die by your own hand. His Majesty provided this so that you would not suffer.
Poison?
What's that?
Tear. Of course she came back to us.
We made it.
Tyr, everybody! How did you get here?
They put us in a cell, but we got some unexpected help.
We'll explain later. Let's go. Wait. Let me see Father. Let me see His Majesty. I want to hear what he really thinks.
I agree. Please, I need to see my uncle in order to stop this war.
Alright, Luke. Say so.
You understand the danger.
Thank you.
Tyr. I thought you'd given up on me. Thanks for coming.
She was being silly.
You really are an idiot.
Yeah, I want to point out something. You guys want to know the trivia about the series in general? Did you know the teleseries, each game is written with the villain in mind first? And then the story and protagonists afterwards? So this game, Van would have been written first. And Van's goals and story. And then everything after. Same with Symphonia, Mythos would have been written first. Those goals and such. I guess that also explains why Rise is so bad. Because Valorant sucks so much. His goals, no. Also explains why the protagonists are always so parallel, though, to the antagonist. Typically. Not all the time, but typically.
Father!
Traitor! You still live?
You still live?
Am I really not your daughter?
I don't want to believe it, but
The wet nurse has testified. Meryl, daughter of Sylvia, attendant of the late Queen. That is who she is, correct?
Yes. The real Natalia was stillborn, but the Queen fell into despair. So I took my daughter's child, who was born a few days earlier, to her.
That's messed up.
Is
That's awful.
that really true, Nanny?
How disgraceful, Meryl. You learned that you were not the true princess.
What's wrong with Largo?
You aided the destruction of Axariuth out of hatred for being ripped from your real parents.
Wow. Well, how would she know that, though?
I did nothing of the sort.
What, she never told
Would
her
you
dad?
really believe such a story?
I don't want to, but we found an infant's remains buried where she said.
Even if that's true, you raised Natalia as your own daughter.
Yeah, Gabriel, you're
It
really
makes no
stupid.
sense to condemn her for a crime she didn't commit.
Exactly.
This isn't only about her. You too will die here. The mastermind of the destruction of Axariuth.
With your deaths, we will again declare war on Malkuth.
I really dislike Kimlaska, frankly.
Kill
But again, it makes sense. I mean, the story was written with Van in mind first. You know.
What are you doing, Largo? Do you not care if strangers do the job for you?
So this is what you dragged me here to do.
Ash, perfect timing. Capture them.
That's what I guess, so with that in mind. That's why some games are really good with their villains.
What the hell are you
Tales games with really
doing
good
here?
villains typically are the ones with good stories, it seems.
You rescued us? Then
The
come
sucky
with
villains
us.
typically sucky stories in Tales series. That typically is what happens. I guess that's a good explanation.
Shut up! Someone has to hold them off. Now go!
And I love Van, so hey. I don't love him. He's an awful person, but you know. You can like a villain and not agree with them.
You traitor!
Shut up, freak. You betrayed Van and leaked information to Mose.
You? A god general betraying the commandant?
All I care about is achieving my goal. That takes priority over my loyalty to Van.
Sheesh, this.
Father.
Ash
Oh,
gave us a chance to
Talia.
escape. We can't waste it.
Yeah, we better go, guys.
I know.
Come on, let's get out of Batical. All Ash did will be for nothing if we stay.
Yeah, I just learned that trivia recently. I just wanted to say it, honestly. Also, I guess it explains why Symphonia is so good, too. Because Mythos is also a really good villain. He's up there at Van for me. And I'm going to control Talia because it's fitting, yet I typically don't control her often. So why not? now we gotta flee Vatical. Poor girl. Poor Talia.
Master Luke, the White Knights have opened the path ahead just as you ordered.
Ordered?
Hmm? Your hair! Were you wearing a wig earlier?
Yes.
So Ash set this up.
Uh-oh.
Thanks, Pear. Now you need to go.
Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. And go.
No, I will remain here and do what I can to shield you.
Oh.
It's too dangerous. You must run.
Don't worry. Old Pear was my sword instructor. We're counting on you, Pear.
Oh, really?
Master Gailardia, I pray for your safety.
You too, old man.
Master Luke, Her Highness is our kingdom's beacon of hope. Please keep her safe.
I will.
Really good music too, honestly. I don't know why I keep trying to default there. Stuff in there.
Stop, traitor! What are you doing? Your Highness, please run!
How did you know it was me?
The circus people said you were to be executed for crimes you didn't commit.
We didn't know what you looked like, but you were fleeing the upper level. You must be the princess.
Now please, run!
Natalia, let's go.
Right.
That's a really good moment in the game. It's a pretty strong moment too. Like, wow. These people really love Natalia. And Natalia is actually a pretty strong character, honestly. You wouldn't think it at first, but she is strong.
Heinous criminal usurped the princess's name! Hand her over at once!
It's true. I am not of royal blood. I am an imposter. Do not endanger yourselves for me. Please, run.
We don't give a damn.
She really is the
whether you're
people's
of royal
princess.
blood or not.
You're the one who opened the hospital for us.
You're the one who
People have chosen their
hired us to
ruler.
work on the port after we lost our jobs.
Ah, enough! Out of the way!
Wow, you're awful.
Stop!
I've had enough of this!
Hey, Ash.
You wretch! Protecting the people of Kimlaska is your job as a soldier.
Too bad it's not Duke Fabre over yet to get to kick's ass. I mean, seriously.
Leave this to us. Now go, Natalia!
Ash!
I see you kept your promise.
Ash! Luke! You remember?
Go! We can't change
Of course he
this
knows
country
Natalia.
together if you're always moping around.
Okay.
Luke, one mistake and I will kill you.
Pretty much get Talia
Take
killed and I
care
kill
of
you. Pretty
yourself,
much.
too.
Part of the Zhao Desert is destroyed. Head for Nista Marsh.
Oh god, that place.
Got it.
That's gonna be fun.
Thanks.
Not looking forward to It's the March. Not looking forward to it. You know it's gonna be lag hell. You know it. It's another world map dungeon we're gonna have to deal with next time. And it's gonna be lag hell. Just you wait. It's gonna be the returneth of the lag. Yeah, this is a really cool scene. I like it. It's very powerful and strong, really well written. One thing about this is a lot of the party could be the main character. Luke is clearly the protagonist, but Tyr could be the protagonist. Natalia could be the protagonist. Guy could be the protagonist. Jade could be the protagonist. Annis is probably the weakest contender for the protagonist. But I guess she could be. But I don't know if she'd be a strong one, though. Ion could be the protagonist. Mew, no. No. They all do their purpose really well. The King Egbert is a dumbass. He's definitely not one of my favorite characters in the series. Not because he's poorly written, but because he's mostly just stupid. Well, I guess he's a little poorly written, but he's definitely more intelligent than any of the Arise villains. I wouldn't even call Egbert a villain. He's just a dumbass. But I'll see you later, guys. Next time, lag hell. Take care.